Good morning. We're going to do these beautiful yellow roses this morning. We'll begin with painting a path for the paint to flow on here between the flowers. So I'm just wetting it with clear water. I put a little bit of raw sienna in there just so I could see what I was doing. But I basically painted around the flowers with water. So now I'm dropping a wash of rose. That's quinacridone rose, and then ultramarine blue on top of that. I wanted to get a nice violet background for the flowers because the flowers are yellow, and that would give it a beautiful, beautiful vibration. So then you go in with a paper towel and just pat the roses themselves till you get your shapes. Don't worry about getting them exactly right, okay? So here we go in with Aurelian yellow and just paint the shapes of the flowers. Okay, just one wash of Aurelian yellow. I'm just patching up a little mistake there. So after you paint them with Aurelian yellow, go in with a paper towel and just lift out some highlights. Don't try to match what's on the photograph. Just go in and tap here and there. You want to get a little vibration of color. All right, now we're going to go into the vase. Put a wash of ultramarine with a touch of quin rose and just paint a wash on the vase. Don't try to match anything. It's a little darker at the top, but I'm just putting a wash on it. Gonna give it a nice spray, let it come down. Try to correct, make sure you get some symmetry in those curves. At the base we want a very dark, that's ultramarine with quinacridone rose on the base. Alright, I'm going to go in and paint the leaves now. The leaves are ultramarine and quin gold. Okay, beautiful dark green. If you need, you could put a drop of quin rose in there as well. Take your time now. The leaves are very important. They're almost as important as the flowers themselves because you're painting in and you're shaping the outline of each flower using the beautiful dark greens of those leaves to make those shapes. Very important, okay? Nice, rich color, beautiful quinacridone gold, ultramarine blue. If you want to get a little brighter green, add a little drop of Windsor blue. That'll give you with the gold will give you a really bright green. But take your time. I can't tell you how important. You can see I'm filling that all in. Going back with another wash, I guess, on that vase. You need several washes to get the transparency of that beautiful blue color, okay? All right, so I'm going back into the flowers now with another wash of Aurelian yellow. I'm taking my time, look at the flowers, try to get in the petals, Don't try to do a portrait of each flower. Just look at it yourself and try to make some sense of it. You got to leave some light there. You can see I'm dropping in that's a cad yellow with a tiny drop of red to warm it up. Just a little bit, okay? I'm going to go through each flower now. Take your time. You can see I'm using some of the green of the leaves with the yellow of the flower to get the shape, to get the shadow or the reflection of the greens onto the yellows, So I'm not putting any green in there. I'm going into the leaf itself using the yellow, Aurelian yellow, and I'm pulling. You can see how beautiful those shadows are. All right, so just going through each flower, patting out the hard edges. You want nice soft edges. Okay, just touching here and there. If you need a little green, just pick it up. All right, I'm going in now. I'm going to paint the stems of the flowers that go down into the vase. You can see that. You can see through that gives you the transparency. And I'm also going up with a small brush and just picking off little pieces. I'm going to put some shadow on the wall behind the vase. That's just a gray. I mixed up a ultramarine with rose and a little touch of the Iranian yellow and just made this beautiful gray. Just paint it in. Just leave some holes in the shadow. You know, don't make it a solid shape. That's why I'm spattering there. I'm just throwing it on. Soft edges, no hard edges in a shadow. Okay? You can see I placed the dark and now I'm just softening that edge. Okay? Go right in behind there. You can see the flower pop right away as soon as I put that shadow in there. Just a little bit on the left side. Let that come down. A little drip. Pick up that drip with a paper towel. Okay, so there's your shadow. All right, going in one more time with another coat on that vase, making it nice and dark. It's really rich, beautiful dark. Makes those flowers pop. And last minute touches here and there. Go in, you see any little places you need a shadow. That's basically it. Okay, I hope that helped you. Putting the light on with some gouache, just pure gouache out of the tube. That makes all the difference. It gives you the sparkle, really. Okay. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining me on this. Here's the painting. Please, if you haven't, please subscribe to this channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I will see you again next week.